Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It has been forever since I posted an MCOC video, and I know what you guys might be thinking. I might have quit, although I have been active in pretty much a lot of the streams. Either way, everything aside, how can I not make a video on this ascended beast of a champion, of a Giga Chad, a Chad Masacre? So let's get into it, man. It's gonna be an hour-long video. I already know it's an hour and 3 minutes something. Let's get into it, man. So part 1 is 100% gonna be all about quests and stuff. So naturally, we are gonna try him against this Winter Soldier. See how he does, cause you know, why not? Why not? We can just practice and see what's going on. This is without synergies, of course, and we do get him to actually block, because you know they don't really like blocking. But you saw that damage. That was 85,000 on the second hit. And here I get a message from my service provider saying renew or upgrade my... Wait, did I pay my bill this month? Dude, I gotta check that. That message was like from a couple of days ago. I gotta check if I paid my bill or not for my phone. But yeah, that fight is down in 54 seconds. So 555k HP, 54 seconds. I'd say that's a big dub without recoils, of course. Now we're gonna use suicides, and we're gonna see how this turns out. I do remember throwing in the Valkyrie synergy. Yeah, there you go. So there's the intimidate, just so I could make him block more. And I also have a Valkyrie relic, so I do get those extra passive furies. They're not that big. They're just like, I don't know, like 150 attack more. So they're just helping me on the base stuff, not really on the SP2. This fight is over, and it took 44 seconds, so 10 seconds faster. That's quite a bit. I'm pretty sure it could be done faster as well. Now we're gonna show 3 different Power Gauntlet bosses. So this is a Sasquatch who is kind of annoying, and the reason why this guy is annoying is because of the Crimson Rage, where you do need a bleed active in order to prevent his unstoppables. I forgot to see. I think this guy had like 400k HP. I mean, of course, he has other nodes as well. So like he has a high energy resistance node, mostly for torch. But yeah, that's actually gimping Massacre's damage as well. Because if you ask me, like in a fight where you just rush to SP2 and your opponent is dead, 30 to 35% of his damage comes from incinerates and like energy burst whenever he crits while his bat is not ignited. So that is a pretty hefty chunk of damage that you're kind of missing, I would say, over here. But regardless, it's a fight that's just gonna go down pretty soon, because he just exit his wrath. I just need to get ignited, which I think I do round about now. There you go. And I know why I threw that, but sure, why not? 63k, and the final hit was like 90k. Let's see, 90k. Yeah, that's 173k. It's pretty good, man. Okay. Here we got Null. By the way, I hope you guys have some snacks or something, because this is really a long video. Yeah. So the thing with this Null is that you don't do damage through your specials or any kind of bursts or stuff. However, your mediums and lights do 200% more damage. I think that's what it was. So you're gonna see here my SP2 does like 1% and then like 2 or 3%, which is absolutely nothing. But my medium and lights are doing like pretty pretty good damage. I think I take him down in like 40 seconds. Let's see. Yep, 40 seconds. So awesome. And then we have Kushala, which, you know, he isn't really a good counter for Kushala with these nodes, because there is that ticking time bomb thingy. Then there is personality, explosive personality. That's the node that I'm thinking of. So Massacre can be gimped whenever the opponent has high physical resist. I guess does he bypass a lot? No, I'm not too sure if he bypasses most or all of the physical resistance, but I do know that if the opponent has armor ups, he is not going to do too well, mostly because that reduces the damage into the blocked hit. However, you know, Kushala being incinerated immune is not a completely bad thing, because he still does quite a bit of burst damage on his basic hits. Like whenever he is supposed to incinerate, he instead deals a burst damage. I'm not sure if the amount of damage he does is the same as it would have been if the incinerate would have lasted the whole 5 or 10 seconds. But, you know, why not? It was worth the showcase. And then here we have Atuma. So I'm gonna make mistakes over here. Obviously, I'm just going for speed. This Atuma is in the side quest. I think he was 350k or something. I think so, something like that. And there was one mistake right over there. And of course, I'm gonna take like a lot of reflect damage, but that's not the case. That's not the thing that I want to show in this video. And here you go, I slow it down. 70k, 106k, so 176k. Stupid, man. It's just stupid. 335k HP in 27 seconds. Come on, bro, come on. All right. And then I decided to take him into Grandmaster's Gauntlet. Here, here I sped up all the fights, so I didn't do all of these in one go. I definitely came back. I definitely did one fight, recorded, and then I'm like, okay, I'll just go and do another fight later. Something like that I did. So Massacre actually does really well here, because his SP1 has Disorient and he's not going to be able to trigger his auto block, basically. However, I just wanted to try out that SP2, and it did basically nothing. Like, yeah, that was a given. That was something that I knew was going to happen, because it reduces your damage by 50%. Although I thought it would still do some damage, like, yeah, I don't know. I didn't see the exact damage, but whatever. Modok, this big potato, is pretty much down. I think I used that to finish him off. Let's see how much. What was the biggest hit? 54k. Okay, that did okayish damage. And then I was like I have done Piggy with Massacre before, and it was like a 5-minute fight. But this was back when my Massacre was rank 4, so that's like at least 38 or 40%, roughly 38 to 40% reduced stats. And I wasn't sure if I wanted to show a video, so I just decided that, okay, I'm just gonna do this fight with Massacre, see if he is still fast enough. And he was fast. He did it in like 3.5 minutes, but I didn't record it that time. So I just came back and I recorded it again. But I did forget a couple of my strats, which was basically SP2 only when his piggy charges are like below, or like at 0 basically, because that's when I'm only going to do damage. So yeah, and by the way, he also does, okay, Nightcrawler, I think anybody can do. Who else was there? I think I have done I might have done Spider-Gwen with him as well. Yeah, I think I've done Spider-Gwen as well with him. So yeah, that was fun. I'm pretty sure I've done a few more. I don't remember if I've done Sasquatch. That would be funny if I have done Sasquatch with him, because this was like almost not a year ago. This is like beginning of this year, like Q1, towards the end of Q1, maybe even start of Q2. But yeah, I've done like quite a few different champions with Massacre, and it was fun. Now we have this Wolverine Weapon X. This was a good fight. I think I did this twice. This was my second try, because in the first try I was just using the wrong strat, where I was just like playing super aggressive, and I was like, yeah, whatever, I'm just gonna KO him eventually. But I think due to him having like 50% enhanced regeneration rate, he was healing back a lot more than I was dealing damage. Plus, Despair doesn't really work against him. And then the other thing over here is that I just need to throw my SB2 when I am far away from him. And the reason for that is, or like at least in the middle of the map or something. Yeah, I think the reason for that was because he goes unstoppable if you trigger miss, which is basically to counter Ghost. But here we are. When you try to counter one champion, it hurts other champions that don't really need to be countered. So it's pretty unfortunate that he threw his SP1 over there, because that fight would have been over. But either way, that's what it is. What it is. And he goes down right about here, I think. Yeah. Minute 46 seconds, like 100 seconds fight. That's, yeah, sure, why not? And then there's this thing fight as well, which I've also done. I have done before, and now I'm just like trying to do it better, because I do have a bigger chat Sakura. The key over here is that the disorients obviously are helping, but I do. Oh yeah, I'm also not triggering any protection. Yeah, as I say that, I trigger protection, but that protection is from him being stunned, which is like his SIG ability, but not from the fact that I'm doing too much damage, because I have disorient, plus I have incinerate. Like, I mean, disorient itself is a debuff, so you're 100% shutting down his ability accuracy. So I don't know how it works, but it stacks. But yeah, that was some good damage, especially because I threw that SB. Ooh, I don't remember that happening. But yeah, especially because I threw that SB2 into his attack mode, or his oscillate mode, so he doesn't really have a lot of armor rating or something. Here, I shouldn't have thrown it. I should have just waited for it. So you see that protection triggered right over there, and simple reason is I didn't have disorient on him. So, you know, there's kind of a proof right over there. But yeah, this fight is gonna be over there, right about there. So yeah, it's not a fast fight, but doable. And then I was like, you know, I was looking at what other fights he could do, and then they were like, yeah, but those fights are a little bit deep into the gauntlet. What about Thanos? I don't think there's anything special about him. And yeah, I was right. This guy is not so easy, but it's fairly easy to fight. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say, because like you can just hold your block and he's not gonna trigger any of his phases if you just make sure he never throws his special attacks, which is kind of a design that Kabam actually moved away from. That's how they used to play. That's how they used to design, you know, these kind of things in like 2018, 2019, even into 2020. But yeah, it's good that they moved away from this kind of a design. where, you know, throwing a special attack triggers their ability. So you just never let them throw a special attack. Even though there is no power manipulation going on, there is AI manipulation going on. I gotta drink some water. I've been only talking 15 minutes and there's like a lot more time left. Okay, there I do get hit, which, you know, whatever. Here I think I shouldn't have thrown that SP2 because it was just 3% HP left, but no worries. Massacre has like increased offensive combat power rate, so that actually helps him. So here I get my 2 incinerates, or yeah, minimum 2. I do that, and here I was hoping like I could just finish him off without ever having him throw that SP3. But yeah, that's fine. Here I just need to be careful that I don't get touched, otherwise he's gonna kill me instantly. And that was that. So why not bring the pain to eternity of pain? Boy, this fight was so satisfying. You're gonna see why. You're gonna see in like literally 15 seconds why this fight was so satisfying for me. Heavy, and like, because I have Mr. Fantastic's suppression, I think the power that he gains by getting hit on what is his name, recharge, is suppressed, and it's like cut down by half. So basically I'm able to do twice as many heavies into him as I would be able to do without those Mr. Fantastic pre-fights. Like, look at that damage. I don't know, does he have like 800k HP? I think he has like 800k HP, and yeah, that was pretty nasty damage. And then he also has True Sense, which I was like aware of, but yeah. So here you go. I do throw my heavies like in the corner, but he is gonna get to that SP1 quicker, mostly because I don't really have that read pre-fight. But it's good, man. Look, I've only thrown one SP2, and most of his damage comes from that SP2. So knowing that, you know, I've only thrown one SP2, this damage is pretty nuts. Like his incinerate and his base damage isn't really that high, but his incinerate damage is pretty crazy, and you're gonna see that in one amazing Star-Lord video, or yeah, a clip that's gonna come up in like a few minutes, like 20 minutes or something, or 10 minutes. So here I'm just like stalling and trying to get this thing down, and there you go. And at this point I was like, all right, what other fights can he do in here? Well, Dormammu. He can do Dormammu fight right over here. And Dormammu fight is basically a nothing fight, as long as you just play him stun immune for the most part. And those read pre-fights are helping me. Plus Massacre has like a really good reach on his heavy attack, so that's also another big point. He has multiple hits on his heavy attack, so that's even better. And then on top of it, oh, he does have some kind of I think he has adaptive. That's why he has that energy resist. Yeah, I just noticed it. Oh yeah, again, it's to counter torch. So yeah. So if he didn't have that energy resistance, his incinerates would have done much more damage. Like 10 times would be an understatement. Like I think at least 20 times more damage. Yeah, at least 10 times more damage, let's say, at least. But yeah. And then I'm at least doing like good damage into his block via the SP2. So this thing is going great. I think he could also do Scorpion over here, maybe. He can definitely do that Overseer, but he does have Rich Get Richer. So maybe if I bring in like only for video purposes, it's not practicality, but maybe if I bring in Odin synergy, he could do that. But yeah, that's a Dormammu solo. And then now we get into some Act 8 and Act 7 content. This is fun. So this is where, you know, most of you might not be that interested in. And trust me, I do have a lot of fun Battleground clips coming up. I do have a few Alliance War clips coming up too. But I do want to showcase a few not Alliance quests, a few. I didn't bring him in Alliance Quest. Sorry, I should have done that actually. But I do want to showcase him in some Act content. So this is mostly for fun. You don't really need him in any Act content. You don't really need any, not any, but for most part, you don't really need a specific champion for Act content. But here, for each paradox that you have on you, you increase the debuff potency by 30% maybe? I don't remember. So that's a fun little thing. The damage is not going to look crazy right over here. But wait until I get to my second and third fight, and the damage is going to be insane. Alright, so this one is over. Now we are going to move on to... Oh, I thought I edited it properly. I guess I did not. We are going to move on to Sauron. Forgot to check his HP. Sorry about that. Alright. So I have 6 paradox charges. I'm trying to get that bat ignited. And yeah, I do want to go for SB1s. Because I want to keep those incinerate debuffs up at all times. Here I go for intercept. Yep, I do get that good old intercept. Could have used it, but I don't think I really needed relic. Well, there you go. That actually helped over there. And this Sauron is dead. He's dead. Like 37 seconds. Pretty fun. I don't know how much HP he had, so let's focus a little bit on that over here. 348k was it, or 42? Yeah, sorry, I don't see everything in full screen. Plus, I have it lower resolution, otherwise my laptop would explode. Okay, so now this damage should be crazy, and I zoomed in just to show that. Go for that SB1, and now it all stacks together. So like 12.7k. It's crazy, man. 25k incinerate per second. And that's that. Okay. And speaking of incinerates, here we have incinerate vulnerability. So this fight is also going to be pretty fun. Let's see how this turns out. Oh yeah, this one also had that annoying-ish node where True Strikes, where he auto-blocks your hits, and True Strikes or whatever, True Accuracy, have reduced potency. So basically you do need Shock or Incinerate to actually counter this. I don't know how much... Yeah, I'm still doing like good damage into the block, so I don't think Physical Resistance actually reduces Massacre's SP2 damage that much. It just reduces it by a little bit. Alright, I think I just show like 2. Yeah, I just showed 2 fights here because Hyperion, I don't really want to deal with him. Yeah. So that was almost 500k HP. And let's see what we do over here. I think I do start throwing a lot more heavy attacks because yeah, they work better, clearly. Okay, do I get my Incinerate up? I think it's gonna be here. Yep. So 1 Incinerate, and then oh no, I do go for SB2. I can't even see the damage because the numbers are so there's so many numbers ticking. Alright, so she's dead. Let's see, what was the biggest hit? 88k. Ah, that's fine. Now you might be wondering, where are the big numbers? Because that doesn't seem impressive. And that's why I got us right over here, which is in the 7-star quest. Crit me with your best shot. This meta is by far Massacre's meta. He dominates and he destroys any champion you can think of. I do think now that we have Ascended Nick, although he did do 150. I mean, interesting, because Nick Fury Ascended has like 255 or 60k HP. So if you can, that's a tough question, to be honest. Could he one shot Nick Fury with a single SP2? Okay, let's look at the numbers once again over here. I think I do make a bit of mistake somewhere. I don't know where. Okay, I need to heavy. Alright, and I think I do need to go for an intercept, yeah, which I do get. So that was 150k. Oh, big sad. 150k is not enough to KO him. Maybe if you just like drop it right under SP3, because your basic hits are going to be doing quite a lot of damage as well. Yeah, who knows? I mean, we will never know until we get another Crit Me meta. So there you go, those are some big numbers. However, maybe you want bigger numbers. So we are in Act 8, where the weapon node allows us to do 200% more damage. 200% more damage into the block when you do have that weapon node on cooldown. So we're gonna see some really crazy numbers. Let's see. What was that? I didn't even see that. 450k on the second half of it. That number was too big, too crazy to see. Now we got Miles. And you know, if you do trigger a special attack, Miles might go invisible, and you know, it's a bad idea, it's a bad time. Well, let's see if that actually works for him, if that goes into his works in his favor. English. SP2? Oops, missed. Oh no. Oh, that's okay. Just the one hit of the SP2 KO'd him. This guy, man, this guy. Alright, and then we got Mojo. Let's see now. Mojo does have some reduced, or not does have reduced, he does have less physical resistance than other champions. So let's see how much SP2 is that. I didn't even see that number. Dude, what was that? 552k. So that was like 750 or 800k SP2. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. And that was the best part. Fully synergized, slightly boosted, recoil tree versus Star-Lord. And you might be thinking, dude, what are you doing? Massacre? First of all, Massacre does bypass the labyrinth damage cap. I've tested it. I don't know if I show that here. No, I don't. But the main damage source that we're going to showcase here are those incinerates. So just keep an eye on those incinerates. I'm actually running a proper what do you call that? A combat power rate team, where the power rate that I gain by using or by attacking is increased by 5 plus 5 plus 7%, so that's like 17% increased combat power rate, which is really helping. And while I was talking, Massacre has just managed to accumulate over 30 incinerates. The question is if he can keep them up. Boy, do I have the answer for you. He's melting. He's like below 40%, and I don't even know how long has it been. It's probably been like 70 seconds or something. 40 incinerates. Come on. How much are those ticking for? They're ticking for like 25k per second. I don't even know, because the fight is over. The fight is over. 98 seconds for a 3.3 million HP. Now, to be fair, Nagase does have the same fight done 2 seconds faster, but I do know that it takes a whole lot of good AI to actually be that well. Either way, we're gonna jump into a few Alliance War fights, and these Alliance War fights are, I do take a lot of these fights. Well, I just made a stupid mistake over there. I do take a lot of Alliance War fights with Massacre, and most of them are like Mysterio fights, and sometimes there is one other fight. So I don't really have that many videos to show you or clips to show you, but I decided, I do have a few, so why not? Let me just showcase some of them. This is an unduped Kindred, so it doesn't really matter. He was like pretty much nothing. 35 seconds. It is pretty dope. Yeah, so I take this fight like literally every war. I have taken a rank 3 Mysterio with an unascended Massacre, so just like with the rank 5 Massacre, and that was good. That went pretty well. But over here, he currently has the worst Mysterio AI ever, because he is just holding block. Like, he never does like these many hits into your block, or he never goes back and holds block. But here, he just forgot that he has an SP2. Or sorry, he forgot that he has a heavy attack. So I'm like, whatever. That's okay. I'm still going to be able to get you. So I go for my SP2 over here. It does some good damage, and then I just retaliate. And yeah. This fight is pretty much going to be over in 10 seconds. And you might be thinking, how? Well, just wait and watch. Mysterio, my bat is ignited. That's the main thing. Plus, I do have that extra attack bonus from Polka Dot Power, and there you go. Probably 12 seconds, but 66 seconds, 485k HP. That's pretty good damage. And then here I have a Titania on Path 5, Section 2, which is a rank 3. I do not play this fight really well, so I do make quite a few mistakes, which of course sucks. But yeah, don't worry about it. Of course, Massacre can do that. It's not a tough fight. I just have a little bit. So that's one thing that I've noticed. Massacre doesn't crit as much as he does versus the 6-star or versus the 7-star. And yeah, that's, normal, because he doesn't really, because of the challenger rating thing. But even outside of the challenger rating thing, Massacre has like the highest. Okay, it's not true to say the highest. He has one of the highest crit rating in game, because on his base he has 36%, and then with his SIG ability he gets like a crazy amount of crit rating. So he has like essentially 50% crit rating, which means almost every other hit in his combo is supposed to be a crit, unless the opponent has some kind of, so this is a mistake I was talking about, unless the opponent has some kind of crit resistance, or what else, or they're a 7-star, so like, challenger rating difference. But that being said, this node is not the easiest one. Path 5 in general is considered to be one of the hardest ones, and then here I use this trick that I learned from Necropolis, where you just throw a light attack into the air, and that kind of works in your favor. Oh, I was like trying to get the intercept here. I do think I get that right now. Yep, and I throw that SP2, which does pretty good damage. So, I didn't play this fight right, but yeah. Now, we are entering the final chapter, Massacre Grounds. And here, in Battlegrounds, I'm going to show you 3 different types of fights. So these are considered, in my opinion, long fights. So first up, Shuri, rank 2. Can't really parry her. She's annoying. Everybody knows that. And yeah, she starts getting those armor ups, and that's where things actually go kind of sideways for him. Well, not sideways, but his damage actually suffers a fair bit, just because like she gets all those armor ups. So here I'm trying to get an intercept. I don't. I really need to get an intercept before my incinerate goes away. There you go. Or my ignited goes away. 40k, 60k, 100k. In normal situations, 100k SP2 would be considered good, but because I know how much damage he actually does, that 100k is not really enough for Massacre. But still, you know, that fight was 60 seconds long. So yeah, I mean, that's okay. And then we got an ascended Rintra over here. Also another thing, yeah, good thing that came up. I am doing most of my friendly matches that I show over here in Victory Track, simply because Victory Track nodes are less stupid. I just don't like the Gladiator circuit, and if you're watching this in the future, the Gladiator circuit right now is the Pilfer regeneration, and they get like a lot of power. So it's basically, you know, eating SP3s. That's the meta. Traditionally, Massacre is known to be a really good Rintra counter. And yeah, I am fighting an Ascended Rintra. However, you do need to factor in the regeneration that he gets, because most of the time it is being mitigated. A lot of it is being mitigated by my incinerates due to despair, but some of it is still being regen by him. So yeah, throw my SP2, and that's a KO. So that fight was 61 seconds long. 61 seconds for an Ascended Rintra, I would say that's a good time. And now we got like a rank 3 Sasquatch. So shout out to Dark Lord. This guy helped me record this match, and I just wanted a perfect AI. So he sat down with me for an hour. I wanted to test like 4 different champions. So yeah, he sat down with me, and I finally got a really good match that I'm happy with. I must say that I can do this fight 5 seconds faster if the AI is like perfect. So here I zoom into that SP2, which was pretty good. I think that was first save was like 55k or something. Now he entered his Wrath of Tanarak, so I know my damage is amplified, so I need to get to my SP2 as quick as I can, but that may not really happen. I mean, it is happening, but he is going to get at least 1 charge up. Yeah, there you go. Now let's see how much damage this does. 65k and 90k. That's like 155k SP2. So if he didn't have that regeneration from the node, like not his personal, but from the node, it would have been a really it would have been like 4 or 5 seconds faster, plus a bit of AI improvements, you know. Still, 68 seconds is pretty good for a rank 2 ascended, or rank 5 ascended champion. Now we are fighting against a rank 3 Korg, and this fight is like pretty, I won't say bad, but it's like a fight where I'm not lucky at all. And the reason for that is simple. I don't have a good crit RNG. Like, I threw an SP2, I didn't have my bat ignited. And then I do also have to look out for those rock stacks. So there are a lot of things that I have to juggle through. Plus he's getting that regeneration, which is not like nothing. He's getting like 10% more HP every time. Every time he gets that buff. So actually he does have like, I don't know what's his HP. He has like 360 or 70k. But in reality, the amount of HP that he has that I'm trying to defeat is like more than 400k. It's like almost, I think he get, yeah, more than 400k. But I do get my bat ignited, I do get a lucky SP2, and I get him down in 70 seconds. So I think that's a really, really good time. for a rank 3 Korg. And yeah, Massacre versus Korg, you just need to get a bit lucky with the AI and everything, and the crits as well. But it's not like the easiest matchup. And then here we have Hercules, which is actually a really quick fight as well, which is usually 50 seconds fight, let's say, because ideally you do go for SP2, or you do go for SP1 and then SP2. That way, because you know he's almost always going to dash back and going to place an Infuriate on you. So as long as you land that Disorient, you just need to get your bat ignited and rush towards SP2. So you see over here, yeah, he's dead. And if I did go SP1 and then SP2, this fight would have been over in like 55 seconds. Oh, sorry, 45 seconds maybe. Let's say 50 seconds even. But yeah, he's just gonna stall a little bit over here, which is totally fine. I think this was an Ascended Herc. Was it? I don't remember. I think it was an Ascended Herc. But that's usually a quick fight. And then this fight actually is also really good for Massacre. The mistake I made here was I didn't really hit into his block often, because with Massacre you just need to get your bat ignited once, and once your bat is ignited, it doesn't matter, you don't really need to hit their block again, because if you have at least one Incinerate on the opponent, you just throw a heavy attack and you're gonna gain your ignited once again. So if I did this fight again, I'm pretty sure I could do this like 10 seconds faster. This is a rank 2 Killmonger, so he has like 290k HP roughly, somewhere around there. But then again, don't forget, as I mentioned, regeneration plays a huge role, and they essentially have like 10% more HP just because of that regeneration buff. Alright, so now I think I'm gonna go, yeah, I need to bait that SP2. Perfect. Now I just need to throw my SP2 and that should be it. 42k, 63k. Yep, that's it. So I think this is 75 seconds, and like I said, if I didn't make the mistake, this could have been like 65 seconds fight, which is pretty awesome for a rank 2 Killmonger. Alright, now we're going up against, or now I am showcasing medium fights. You know, this is all subjective obviously. Let's see those medium fights. This is a rank 2 unduped Photon, and of course I did get hit, and then I also make a mistake over here. No, I don't. Okay, because usually you can reduce her debuff ability accuracy by using Disorient by like SP1, and that reduces the chance of her placing debuffs on you, making Massacre a pretty decent counter to Photon. However, you do need to be careful that you throw your SP2 from the middle of the screen or like far away from the corner, otherwise she is gonna miss, and that's not gonna be a good time. So here I just basically need to get back to my SP2, and there you go, that should be it. This is like a 60-second fight, but then again, this can be like, no, oh, that was a 54-second fight, never mind that. But yeah, it can still be faster, it can still be like 5 to 7 seconds faster. Alright, then I'm going up against a rank 2 Sunspot. Sunspot is always a fun time for Massacre, because you do get hit like that, so cool. But with SP1 you shut down his spots, the ability for him to gain spots, which is always cool. So yeah, I do think, like, once again I struggle a little bit with that crit RNG. I do get lucky over there, so I think I'll take it. I'll call it even, I guess. I'm not critting that much, and I do know that. So I think at some point I hit his block. No, I don't. I just go for it. Damn. Oh yeah, I did get ignited, so that's what saved me. So that was like 150k SP2 once again. That was like 46 seconds. Pretty sick. Pretty sick. Okay, this fight I do make quite a lot of mistakes. So firstly, I throw an SP1, disorients, they don't work. This is force of will. Normally you can throw your SP1 and it's gonna reduce his chance to pilfer, or sorry, to nullify on contact. Secondly, because of the pilfer node, as soon as the node pilfers your buffs, it also means that MCOC is going to place poison and armor break on you. So if you don't have a poison immune, tough luck. And then on top of it, like I was saying, yeah, inequity is also reducing my damage, but I was also saying that I forgot. Oh yeah, the disorient isn't working, so just ignore the damage that I'm taking in this match. This is a rank 5 ascended man thing. I think he has like 325 or 330k HP. So that amount of HP actually in like 65 seconds, 66 seconds is pretty fast in my opinion. That is a pretty fast time. Provided that, you know, once again, it's pilfer, so he is going to regenerate more, so he is actually going to have 10% more HP than normal. So I need you to think about that always. Whenever they gain a regeneration buff, that's instantly 10% more HP. If I do have my debuffs active, you know, if they gain like 3-4 different regeneration buffs, then that's still like 20% more HP. But here we got a rank 2 Void who is like pretty much dead. He's like gone. It's just been like 30 seconds. And am I gonna, yeah, there you go. Well, let me see how long this fight was. He actually parried but sucked. But then you see this fight would have been over right over there, like 5 seconds faster. 45 seconds. So this fight is actually a 40-second fight, which means it actually belongs in the nuke category, but I'm just gonna ignore that for now. Okay. By the way, huge shout out to everybody who helped me do and make these videos. Knobber, Dark Lord, Apple, Eli. I'm sure there are 2-3 more that I'm forgetting. I'm really sorry if I'm forgetting, but thank you very much for helping me make this video. Here we got a rank 2 Wong, and you know, you're good at Necropolis, but Massacre is the king. He's not the king of Battlegrounds, but he's pretty close. He's like a huge nuke that you don't really want to face. Alright, so here I just need to throw my SP2. I do have 2 incinerates. I lost 1, but that's okay. He's dead. That was 50 seconds. That's 48 or 49 seconds. Pretty good fight, man. That's exactly as fast as a Gallon going up against OG Iron Man, who is like supercharged. Okay, and then here, rank 3 spot. So here I do have a bad crit RNG. I do think I should throw my SP1 and then just hit into his block. I don't know if I do that, because I think I'm still trying to go for my crits. No, I do that over here. Okay, that's fine. But then again, this is a rank 3 Sunspot, and he does get that invisibility somehow. I don't know how. Huh. I don't know how he went invisible over there. But either way, let's get him down. Let's get him down. My ignition charges are actually expiring. Oh, he throws his SP2. Come on, bro. Then he's gonna regen. I don't really have that many debuffs on him, but it's okay. That was still like 80 plus almost 140k. Pretty nice. Pretty nice, I would say. And I think I just go SP1. That's it. Rank 3 spot, 64 seconds. That is a pretty good time. I think, what's his name? Archangel is probably the one that would be much faster. Maybe even Mantis if she is rank 3. But anyways, now we're up against a rank 5 Photon. So she is not ascended. She is not 7-star, obviously. But I do throw my SP1 over here. I think so. Come on. So She wasted like 6-7 seconds right over there. Oh no, I don't throw my SB1 because I think this is going fine. I don't need to throw that SB1. That was okay. I just need to make sure she never throws her special attack, otherwise I'm dead. So that's okay. Here I think I make a mistake. Yeah, I do throw that SB1 into block thinking she would have died, but 49 seconds, or what is that, 45? I don't even know. I can't see, sorry, I can't see because I'm not using the max resolution when I'm doing a voiceover. Alright, rank 2 Sasquatch. This guy, man, I feel bad for him because he's gonna get beaten up so easily. So let's drop that big SB2. 60k, 85k, 145k. Pretty good, man, pretty good. Now I counter that with a heavy attack just so I have like enough incinerates on him so I can do this. I should have done like a relic right over there, but that's okay. Now all I need him to do is get into Wrath, which he does right over here. I'm gonna go for my relic, and then I'm gonna drop my SB2, and a rank 2 Sassy is down in. That was a good SB2. 70k first hit. He's down in. And right over here, I'm like, don't DC. What the F is happening? 53 seconds. He rage quit. Bro. He rage quit. 50 seconds in fight time. That guy rage quit because he was like, yeah, 51 seconds. Hulk versus Sunspot. You know, who is going to beat my Sunspot? Well, I'm sorry, man. Okay, here we have an ascended Hulkling, so he has like 290k HP almost. But then again, with his regenerations and stuff, he has at least 330k HP or more. But don't worry, there was a big SB2. One SB2 brought him down to like 10%, dude. Massacre is so disgusting, man. Why you are like this, bro? I'm enjoying, man. I'm enjoying this. I know I've already done these fights, but then watching them in a row, oh man, that's fun. That's fun. 46 seconds ascended Hulkling, and then we get to the most fun part of this video, the nuke Sakura fights, as I like to call them. He just nukes everybody. Of course, these are not the biggest defenders you're gonna see, but you know, people still place like 7-star rank 1 defenders, and even in Celestial 6. So if you're like, even if you're like in C5, I would like 100% ascend this guy. Here I make a mistake and I get lucky. And I get lucky again. I shouldn't have won this, but I did, and a win is a win, no matter what. 34 seconds, come on. Okay, Mangog. Rank 2 Mangog, you put him down. The opponent has Massacre. You would be like, you know, this guy might take like 50 seconds. Are you sure? Are you sure a Massacre is going to do a Mangog in 50 seconds? I would say that Massacre is going to do Mangog faster than Titania. Here you go. Down to 24%. Parry. Okay, I'm going to do a combo. Now I'm just going to refresh my Incinerates, because those Incinerates tick for a crazy amount. 30, 38, 39 seconds? Bro. I think that's faster than Titania, like at least a rank 2 Titania. I think she does in like 45 seconds. Like 40 seconds, she is almost done. But yeah. Then we got this Weapon X, and you know, we have taken out his bigger brother in Gauntlet, so this guy is just a piece of cake. But sure, you know, We don't discriminate. We show everybody's ass getting beat equally. So now he triggers his rage. I see that. I went for a cheeky little medium. And now, SP2, 71k. Boom. That's crazy. And there you go. Bye-bye. 33 seconds. Terrax, man. Terrax. Would you think Massacre would just nuke Terrax? I don't know. Let's see. Let's see how quick he does Terrax. So of course this is just a rank 1, and oh yeah, shout out to Mike Hill as well. He was another person who helped me record some videos. Yeah, so he goes for his SP2. I do see that regen coming up, but that doesn't matter. And now I'm just gonna go in for the nuke. And there you go. That's the fight. Of course I lost HP, but I'm completely ignoring HP right now. 37 seconds is good. And this is only a rank 5 spot, but hey, like I said, we don't discriminate. This is a nuke section, so I'm gonna show you all the nukes. It's been almost 1 hour since I've been talking. I need to get to process this video, and I need to go shower, and I need to sleep. But man, have I enjoyed making this video. Massacre is by far my favorite champion, and I know he's gonna be permanently banned now. Nobody's actually gonna give me Massacre. When I took him, when I was the first person, not first, but when I was the first few people who took Massacre to rank 4, he was banned. Then I took him to rank 5. He wasn't banned because a lot of people actually had rank 5s before me. And I was scared that if I took him to rank 5, he would be banned, but he wasn't. And to be honest, until I took him to rank 5, or sorry, until I ascended him and rank 5'd him, he wasn't really getting banned. What am I saying? See, it's late. Until I took him to rank 5, he wasn't being banned. As soon as I ascended him, he started getting banned. There you go. That's what I wanted to say. Same thing over here with Maw as Man Thing. He's gonna pilfer. I did get a bit lucky, but yeah. And I'm showing a rank 1 Maw now. Cool. I just showed the rank 2, but you know, most people don't really rank up their Maw, mostly because he gets pulverized by so many science champions. But either way, is this a 26 seconds fight? Let's see. That's a big SP2. That's a crazy big SP2. 26 seconds. Awesome. A rank 5 Adam Warlock. Adam Warlock, did you know if he enters his stasis pod, he reduces any damage taken by 80% or something? Boy. Is Massacre gonna suck? I don't know, man. I don't know. How about I throw my SP2 and you take your 2 seconds to enter stasis, and before you do that, I just KO you. Yep. Bro didn't even get a chance to enter his stasis pod. Okay, here we got a rank 2 Chavez. You usually won't really see a rank 3 Chavez on defense because Chavez is so much better on attack. But yeah, there we go. Rank 2 Chavez on defense. Let's see how she performs. We are almost coming to the end of this video, this showcase. Insanely long video that I'm so tired of talking about or doing a voiceover. But yeah, Chavez, do you die over here? Let's see. Almost. So there you go. 33 seconds. Let's see. I don't know. 36 seconds. Rank 2 Chavez. That's a nuke. And then here we have a rank 5 Absorbing Man. He isn't ascended, but I don't remember how big my SP2 was, because if he would have been ascended, I don't think it would have mattered. But let's see. Absorbing Man is one of those defenders who has like a good amount of critical resistance, so you do want to hit into his block a few times at least, which is what I do over here. Now I just get him out of his form, and then I want to push him to SP2, or maybe I'm just gonna KO him. Yep, I'm just gonna KO him. Sure, that works too. If it was an ascended one, I might have had to play it a bit different, but either way. Here is a rank 5 Mojo. I know I forgot his name. That ugly child. This guy goes down pretty easy because he also has reduced physical resistance. So I'm just stalling over here, which I don't really need to do. 65k. I didn't even see what that second number was. But yeah. Oh man. Should I put this video out, man? This is an ascended Cassie, and I'm stupid. I'm like throwing SB1 trying to avoid her evades, but yeah, this is gladiator circuit, so that doesn't really work. I don't know if I should put this video out, man. People already banned my Massacre. Actually, it is good. You should rank 5 and ascend your Massacre. That way people won't really ban my Massacre. I guess that's the best hope that I have for now. I think I just got like 2 more fights after this, so yeah. Ascended Cassie goes down in 35? 41 seconds. I can't count. Ooh! Big Hulk. You guys like a big Hulk on defense? Rank 2? Awakened? Chunky fella who puts in physical vulnerabilities on you, and then he reduces your attack by inequity. I'm sure you love Hulk on defense. Let's see how quick he does. So, almost ignited. No, not yet. Oh, ignited. 46k. 70k. That's nice. That's almost 120k. And I think it's time to say goodnight to Hulk, because oh, I do go for another SP2, but that's okay. SP1 would have KO'd him as well. 40 seconds? 42 seconds. Awesome. And then this is the best part. Rank 2 Mysterio. This guy goes down so quickly. Guys, I had a lot of fun making this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Rank up your Massacre. He is awesome. He is such a good champion. I don't think Kabam is ever going to release him as a 7-star, or not at least in the near future, because he is crazy, man. He is crazy. He's crazy good. Yeah. Let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment, hit the like button, subscribe, and yeah. I just have a few words to say, and that is fear the Massacre.